Push Ridge Christian Academy. Mr. Kenneston here, your old pal, director of houses. Hey, welcome to our first session of our digital citizenship for the year. These are times that we set aside as a school community in order to address technology and responsible use of it. How do we become good citizenship or good citizens when it comes to our technology? As a school, we recognize the reality that technology is a part of life. Right now, I'm filming this on my phone. You're watching this on technology. Technology is not necessarily a bad thing. Like most things that God has given us, it's our job to figure out where does it belong and how do we keep it in its proper place. So that's kind of why we do this. And I hope today you guys have some pretty good discussion. We are going to focus on last week's chapel. If you remember, Mr. Keith McCurdy came and he shared a lot. But one of those sections he talked about, he really zeroed in on screens and screen time. And he told the story of the big football player who had almost killed a few people because of something they had said on social media. And he had significant anger issues. And he came and he saw Mr. McCurdy. And Mr. McCurdy prescribed him 4 weeks of going dark. A dumb phone that could, make calls. He said that was it, but no other screens. And he kind of, if you remember, talked about the effect that it had on this young man's life and how that improved it for him. So we were going to show you the clip, but when we pull up the clip, the audio on it was challenging.
It'll force you to engage people differently. Here's the medium challenge.
So instead, I'm going to kind of summarize what he talked about, and then you guys can have some time to discuss it. And I'm really going to focus in on he gave us 3 very practical challenges that you could try. The first one, he called the no tech, 1 day, no tech. He said, call it a no tech Tuesday. He pointed out that this one will also mess with your parents, right? Because your parents, myself, we're all just as addicted. It is something that everyone struggles with because technology is so pervasive and our screens are so attractive to us. But he said, pick it 1 day of the week, right? Get your parents on board, get your family on the board. Pick 1 day a week where you use no tech. And he said that includes no TV, no phone, no Spotify. We'll talk about that one. No games, nothing. He said you can use electricity, lighting, heating, air conditioning, but other than that, no technology. So that was his first challenge. He said that was the easy challenge. His second challenge, he said, was a little more involved. This one is like the screen time challenge. He said, take whatever your screen time is for the week, add in video games, because typically if you're not playing a video game on your phone, it doesn't get counted as part of your screen time. But figure out what your screen time is. You can check that on your phone in your settings there. Look at screen time and it gives you your weekly summary. And then also factor in what you play for video games. And he said, cut it in half. If you're doing 4 hours a day, do 2 hours a day. If you're doing 8 hours a day, do 4 hours a day. He said, cut all your screen time use in half for a month. So that was the second challenge. And then his third challenge, he said this one was the big one. He said, go dark. Go dark for a month. And he cautioned us with this one that you need to do it. You need to get a group of people around you. If you do it by yourself, you're going to fail, right? So get a group of your friends, get your family, get your team, get someone who's on board with you. And in 4 weeks, commit yourself to no technology. And again, he included TV, phone, tablets, Spotify, video games, all of those things. Cut them out for 4 weeks. Interestingly, he noted that he has never had anyone do any of these challenges, the 1 day a week, cutting your screen time in half, or going dark for a month. He's never had anyone do those and then come back to him and say that it had not improved their life in some measurable way. So those are the challenges he gave. Your small group teachers, your small group facilitators there are going to have some questions you guys can talk about. I hope you guys have a great discussion, and I hope as a community we can be blessed in building more Christ-honoring community as we examine the role that technology plays in our lives. So have a great discussion.